Hi, I'm Rebecca Rand, and I've been concerned about my age and wanting to reverse it for many years now. On my quest for information on how to do that, I came across Analemma water. I reached out to them to sponsor this video because I wanted to use the way they restructure water. I reached out to Analemma after doing some age studies. Analemma's research and scientists came up with a way to structure water for a much more coherent water, which I believe actually helps reverse age. Let me explain how this works. There's a special study on age called the glycan age study, and that takes many factors into account to assign you what your true molecular biological age would be. Analemma then worked with a whole study to see if their special way of treating water would have any effect on decreasing your glycan age. And they found that in only 3 months of drinking their structured water, the biological age indicators decreased and the overall age score became lower after drinking Analemma water. I wanted to try that out, and I have. The Analemma water not only helps your body and your interior molecular structure, but it also has helped my skin. My face contains the wrinkles, which are the telltale signs of my age. And one of my main quests in life is diminishing my wrinkles. And with the hydration and the coherent structure of the water that I drink so often now, I have seen a change in the look of my skin. I have a whole lot of things to do in life, so feeling more vitalized and more energetic has been really great for me. Since it's so easy to use Analemma, just by stirring this wand that's inside this glass that's made of quartz. The Analemma vial contains water of an extreme coherence, and it has a high electromagnetic property in this vial. And that high magnetic property can influence and rearrange the water molecules. Here I am stirring it into this big pitcher of water, and it's treating my regular tap water and creating a coherent water structure. It's working with the molecular structure of the water to bring it back to a more pure state. By drinking this Analemma water, I drink about 8 glasses a day, which is about 1 liter a day. It's a great tool to help my overall health and the way I feel, my wellness. It doesn't change the taste of the water. It's very pure. I can go on with my regular routines of living, my fitness routines, just like normal. It's the molecular structure of this water that's different. After I looked at the glycan age study, I really wanted to try Analemma. So the box arrived to my door. It was beautifully packed. I opened it up. It had a big cushion so it wouldn't get damaged during shipping. And the vial is right inside this stainless container to protect it. So I took it out and I laid it on the mat because I wanted you to see it. And then I opened it up. So I unscrewed it and laid it out on this mat. And that's what it looks like with the crystal and the water inside. I opened the box and I found this brochure of how Analemma works. I opened up the packet and it gave me a lot of information about the product. I'd read it on the website, but it was great to see right in the box where the tube was. It also talked about the operation instructions of the water tube. And that stainless steel casing you just unscrew, and the quartz glass tube is inside and it's fragile. So I always use it with the stainless steel tube to protect it. So the very first time that you use it, you should put it in direct sunlight, which is what I did out in my backyard. I put it on my table and I let it collect that beautiful rays of the sun. That charges it. I left it there for a couple of minutes. It's really good to do this about every 2 weeks or so. It's not mandatory, but it's easy to do. It would function without that after the first time, but I want this as highly charged as I can have. So I like having it out in the sun every few weeks and every so often. And the Analemma water tube is very portable. It has a heavy feel. It's probably about 1/4 pound because it's in that container. But it's great to take in your purse, and it's watertight. Nothing's going to fall out. Because if you're at a restaurant and you want to purify your water, all you'd have to do. So it's 15 seconds for a glass of water. So you want to double that or triple that depending on the amount of water you're trying to purify. You don't want this contaminated, so I would never lay this down at a table at a restaurant. I would always put it back. That keeps it clean and germ-free. It's a great quick solution for basic tap water or restaurant water to be excellent, healthy water that's restructured to help your body molecules. After all, our body is 99% water for all of our cells. Of those 99% molecules that are water, 70% is pure liquid running through our bodies. Analemma's water tube is a way to restructure that water for a healthier intake of water for your whole day. And after 3 months, I feel it's really made a difference for me, and it sure did in those studies. They've been researching this for 20 years. The water we take in and that's absorbed by our bodies affects every part of the system of our body and our health because it's such a major part of our bodies. Drinking clean, unpolluted water is extremely important for your longevity and your health for a lifetime. That's what has made the bottled water industry do so amazing on this planet as an industry. Can you imagine though, just using this little wand for your glasses of water to clean your tap water? What an invention. And besides water being polluted chemically, it can also be polluted energetically. Just think of all the frequencies that are hitting your water, whether they be satellites or cell phones. Even when you purify water, you can't take out the imbalance done by the chemical fields that are in the air. Water molecules are always in a chaotic state. They want to be in a coherent state, but there's so many things interacting with them. My research has showed it messes up the balance of those water molecules. Their mission has been to restore water to its natural state. They've studied it for 20 years to do so, and they want the water kept in that condition. That's what all their science has led to. So you're drinking very pure water in its coherent state. The research was done by Dutch scientists that wanted to balance between the planet and optimize the water. They knew that light played a big part. They wanted to restore the water in a natural way to its coherent state, knowing it would have an effect on all biological systems, whether it's plants or your body. So in their science laboratory, they can create large vats of water with the same technology that they can bring to now your home and your life. And I love using the Analemma water for watering my plants. So I put the water tube into my watering can for my plants, and I stirred that around, for about a minute. And my fern is the most delicate of my houseplants and needs the most help. Because the water tube lasts so long, I'm not wasting it by watering my plants. It's so easy to give them restructured water as well. This revitalized water is great for my plants as well, and why not? And their studies have shown that plants respond to the Analemma water. I always love to see the new growth on my ferns. Nature is so important to me. I love to be around nature. So I want my plants to do as well, as I think I'm doing too. And the tube will last forever. It's delicate, so don't break it. And recharging it with sunlight every so often is always a good idea. What a good long-term value. So that's what's amazing. I can have this portable with me and not have to have vats or have that water bottled. I can make it myself in my own home. And I help the environment by not buying those plastic bottles and using the Analemma water tube to clean any water, even the water I take in the car with my water bottle. In my description box, I'm going to put links where you can find that glycan age study so you can read it yourself. It's really fascinating, and I'm thrilled that they've done that research so I can apply it to myself. And also in the description box, you can find another link to another video they have, which is really fascinating on YouTube that explains this. I've had little excerpts of it, but it's very interesting about how they've done all this research and the science behind it. I'm not a scientist. I try to explain it the best I can, so you can just read it yourself. That's very helpful. I find it fascinating, and I'm always trying to find out the best ways for me to look younger and feel younger with more energy, and this energy is now based on my Analemma water. Click the link below to get your Analemma water. I'm Rebecca Brand. Cheers. Thanks for watching this video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is a recipe for feeling younger and hopefully looking younger with my Analemma water. Cheers. I spilled. I'm taking a water break, going to my 8 cups in a day. If you like this video, here's some over there about health and wellness and also some healthy recipes right over there.